Happy New Day. Happy New Day. Happy amazing day. It is a wonderful day to be alive. It is a great day of gratitude, a great day of Thanksgiving, a great day just to be grateful today. To give thanks that we are still alive and still breathing and still moving and still walking and still talking and still with just really in this space of acceptance with everything happening around you. You are grateful that you are able to be conscious and aware of things that are happening around you. And yet you are not moved by those things. But yet you are thankful and that you're praying. And I have gotten that question before. Who do you pray to? I am wholeness with source, so I'm connecting with the energy that is within me. So when I talk about praying, I'm conversating with what source is and what is source, oracle, what is source. I'm speaking of the source that the river gets its energy from. The source that designed the river, the earth, the water, the air. You know, the water that we drink, the air that we breathe in, and that moves the blood throughout our body. That source that all living exists from. That is the source. And when I'm talking about praying, I am not talking about an outside source. I'm talking about the seed that everything exists from. When I talk about source, I'm talking about praying. It's a conversation with source. It's a conversation with the Most High. It's a conversation with God. That I have that connection with what's inside of me. The source that makes my heart beat. The only reason why my heart beat is because of the source. The source that my liver function the way it does, that my kidneys is moving, that the muscles in my body and my skeletal system is functioning. That source. The source that makes my eyes blink. My tongue can taste and my ears can hear and my nose can smell. That source that gets all its energy. The same source that the water, that the water or the stream or that the ocean, is connected to. That source. The very source that the rain comes down from the sky. That source. So when I say pray or praying, that's what I'm saying. I'm having a conversation with the Most High, a conversation with the universe, and just praying, being able to just give thanks. Because praying is gratitude or giving thanks for what is, for all that is. And our topic today is that we're going to be actually sharing about is how to heal the miracles of the mind. Actually, how to heal the mind. And many of us are in that place to where, because as I'm driving in, my guys we were having a conversation, and the conversation that we was having is that looking through the eyes, seeing everyone in a positive way, not seeing people or things in a negative way. When I say the negative way, I'm saying in reference to a past or things that someone has done. Or you say, for example, they always do this. They always have a pattern of not fulfilling or coming out or fulfilling their promise. Not looking at that. Every day is an opportunity for you to create your reality. And not only create your reality, it's an opportunity for you not to be defined by whatever choices you have made. And many are still being defined by the choices they have made. Something happened yesterday, you're being defined by that. Oh, she's always been a troublemaker, or she's always did this. So that was yesterday. That was another timeline. And so my guys were sharing with me is that seeing everyone in a positive way, because when you see them in a positive way, it creates that reality. If you see them in a negative way, that creates that reality too. And so seeing everyone through the eyes of source, I said, good, a positive. Happy New Day, Dee Dee. good, positive, that creates that reality. As you're looking at them like being no good, that creates that reality too. So when you're looking at others and seeing them through the eyes of source, you're creating that reality. So let us acknowledge our team and energies. We are acknowledging our team and energies, the Galactic Council, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors of the higher realm, Mother, Father, Prime, Creator, Ascended Masters, 24 elders that are assisting us now, the heavenly beings that are assisting us right now in this present moment. And that, all the energies, the ancestors, they are all assisting us now in this present moment. We're just giving gratitude, for we know that wholeness, everything is moving throughout our time, our space, as it has been designed to move. We give gratitude for the breath. We give gratitude for the sky, the water, the earth, and the wind. We give gratitude for fire. We give gratitude for all that is, has been, and will ever be. We give gratitude for that now. We're just an open channel for source to flow through. We do. We always acknowledge our Grandma Charlotte, my mother Rosa, Yair, my rabbi, and my father Johnny, as well as Mother Karen. We always acknowledge that energy is now. It doesn't die. It just changes form. So we give gratitude for that, and acknowledging the peacock energy, the fairy energy, unicorn energy, the dragon energy, that, and the rabbit energy, the turtle energies that are here, and the owl energy that are here assisting us now. So cat energy, fish energy, that are all operating right now in our present moment. Just feeling that, just being still right now for a second, just being still, being quiet for a second and feeling this. That's where I am right now. Just being still right now. Just right now, as we get ready to do the breath. Let's do the breath. Breathe in for 3, hold 3, and then release for 3. Let us go. Gratitude. So my guys were sharing with me, you can't fix something, and it's very unusual. What I'm hearing is strange, but the scenario of what it's saying, can't fix something that's been broken, and your revelation of that is that something that has been broken has to have the desire to be fixed. In other words, something that has been broken has to have the desire to be fixed. Love you, Charity. It's wonderful. You have to have that desire to be desiring to want to be fixed. In other words, because we've come through so many different things, experiences, and now we're on the path of healing. We're on the path of ascension. We're on the path of awakening. We're on the path of reset. We're on the path of reprogram. We're on the path of respark the system. And so, in order something to be reconnected, rebooted, we have to have that desire to have that done. I want to have that experience. And many people have got places liking the comfortability of being where they are. I'm comfortable being, or I'm comfortable where I am. I'm comfortable just being where I am, because where I am, I'm comfortable because I know what to expect. And if I know what to expect, I'm always prepared. And so something that has been broken must desire to be fixed. And so it would be, for example, we're still talking about the female Messiah. And today the female Messiah is the daughter. And so it is the sword and the veil. So the sword and the veil, which her color is blue. So the sword and the veil. So walk with me today, because this is a very amazing experience that we are having. We're actually experiencing change right before our eyes. We're actually experiencing things in the reality, things in the cosmos, things in the heavenly that are changing right before our eyes. Many are feared, many are afraid of what is happening within the skies. It talks about this in Revelation. Fear not, because these things, that are happening, we said Revelation 12:21. Look it up. Do I have Revelation 12:21? It's not that I don't have Revelation. I meant to say, do I have my scriptures? And I do. Let's look up Revelation 12:21, because we're going to walk today, because we understand that there's nothing that's happening in this world right now we should be afraid of. We should not be afraid of nothing, because if God is God, then God is God. If God is God, God is in control. And God and you are wholeness, so God is in control. There's nothing for you to fear. Nothing about Atlas, nothing to be afraid of. The only one that's afraid of what's happening in the world right now is those that are creating a reality that they know that they have not walked the path that they should be walking. And I'm just keeping it real with you. So let's see, is it am I in Revelation? Let's see if it's Revelation 12. Oh no, let me see. That could be, let's see, 21:12. We're gonna find it. Something I'm hearing in my head. I always like to hear in my head because I'm in alignment with source. All right. So we're just going to read Revelation 21. This is 21:12. So, in 21:12, where am I? And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels' names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. So what I'm saying is that what's happening, where it talks about the beast and things that are happening in here, and my guys are just, let me just say this right quick while it's right here in my heart. Many people are praying for a savior, right? They've been looking for the savior to come back and save them. What if this thing that's in the sky is the savior in a different description, in a different form, and yet they are afraid of it that it's coming back? I'm just keeping it real, because I just heard that they're praying for the Messiah to come back to save them out of everything that they have gone through. What if this thing that they're monitoring, that NASA is looking at, and all these other astrologers are watching, observing, what if that is the savior in another form, but yet you don't recognize the savior, or you don't recognize the Messiah right among you? But what if that's the savior and you're afraid of it? But you're praying for the savior to come down. You praying for the savior to be your deliverer. Come save me out of hell. And this could be a description of the savior that's coming back to save you, but yet you are afraid and you don't recognize. It would be the same way of the story of where man said, I prayed and asked God to save me. I prayed and asked God, and God said, he was out there on the boat, and not on the boat, but he was out there on the ocean. The boat had captain. I'm just paraphrasing this. And the boat had tipped over, and so a ship came, and he's like, nah, God is gonna save me. God didn't send a boat, God sent a raft, and God sent something else. Guess what? And then he ended up drowning. And then he asked God, he said, God, why didn't you save me? And God gave him the description of like, hey, I sent a boat, I gave you a raft, I sent you another ship to come and save me, and you didn't even take it. So in other words, what you have been praying for may not be the way you're looking, may not come in the description the way that you expect it to come. And many have gotten the program of what the program has designed you to see things in a form of way you expect it to come, but it may not come the way you want it. it says, oh, keep praying, but God may not answer you the way that you want God to answer you. But God does answer you. Source does answer you. Source does operate through us. You know, I'm not talking about an outside source. I'm talking about an inner source. I'm talking about source energy. Where am I looking for? I want to, I'm just keeping it real. But if you think about that, because that just came to me, what if that's the Savior? What if that's the Savior in another form that everybody, that those that have been asleep, have been praying for, is coming back to save them? Coming to pick them up. It could be called a ship, the Zion ship, the New Jerusalem ship. I'm just talking. I'm just saying that, where I want to read. I'm just saying, well, let me just read this because I like to read. So let's read this one. I'm going to get on how to heal the miracles of the mind, but we still talk about the female Messiah. And we're talking about the sword and the veil, which is the daughter, and her colors are blue. So just hang with me. But I want to read this. A woman giving birth to a son. And there appeared a great wonders in heaven. A woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet. And upon her head, a crown of 12 stars. And she, which 12 stars representing, we're talking about this, the zodiac. So we want to understand that, okay? And she, being with child, cried, travailing in birth, and pain to be delivered. And there appeared another wonder in heaven. And behold, a great red dragon, having 7 heads, 10 horns, 7 crowns upon his head. And his tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven, and did cast them to the earth. And the dragon stood before the woman, which was ready to be delivered, for to devour her child as soon as it was born. And she brought forth a man child, who was to rule all nations with a rod of iron, and her child was caught up unto God and to his throne. And so, what's going on right now to me, what I'm hearing, what I'm sharing, what I'm speaking on, is that, we are energy. I love this. We are energy. And, energy is word. Energy is vibration. So everything that's happening in the heavenlies is what we have prayed for, what we have released the vibration for. And that, because, it's like, God does answer prayer. People they pray that God answers. Yes, God answers prayer. Many of you have been praying for a deliverer. Hey, there's just a deliverer's on the way. I'm just saying, I'm just sharing, I'm just giving out, some pointers to think about that. Because this thing that they don't know where it comes from, the size of the description and the size of it, what it's made out of, the sounds it's making, that it's not leaving all this stuff, it's coming in the heavenly. So it could be. So where do we stand on this? Where do we stand in this, that looking up, it says, look up, your Redeemer, your redemption is drawing near to you. Look up, not down, fear not. So the world is painting a picture of be afraid of what? Get all your non-perishable things. What they're going to do in this time? So we don't know. We just need to be ready and understand that, walk in what we know and that what we trust. That we trust that, walk in the Messiah. Walk in as the leader. Walk in as the Savior. That's what we are. I'm just keeping it real. So the daughter's color are blue, and you are the Messiah. We are Messiahs, leaders, Savior of a particular group with the cause and one that is in preparation for. The weapons are the sword and the veil. Colors blue often represent tranquility, peace, and communication. It symbolizes loyalty, sadness, and the divine. So we're going to look at this as being something of the divine, because the delusional world wants you to look at things and through your eyes as being something to be afraid of, something of fear, something to be worried about. No, we want to look at this as being something of the divine. Something of divine. That's what we want to look at this. So it is having to do, the daughter has to do with the throat chakra. Blue is the color of the throat chakra, which is associated with communication, self-expression, and truth. The spiritual meaning. Spiritual meaning represents inner peace and the divine. The daughter, the throat chakra, spiritual meaning represents peace and the divine. Emotional impact, blue represents inner peace and the divine. And so we're talking about healing. And in the healing, we understand that she is also, the daughter is also the left leg. So, say the sky is blue. You know, we talked about, what is it? The crystal azuli, the crystal blue. And understand that there's so many blue, blue flowers, blue crystals. And do I have any blue crystals in front of me? I might take them out and put them on the other thing. But you understand that where we are right now in life is nothing to be afraid of. This is the time for us to go inward more, to go inward to more, to go in even more, to understand that this very thing that's happening is happening for us. Many people many human beings do not know that they're causing all of this. Do you understand that? Because they're putting this out into the atmosphere, their energy, their frequency, their vibration, their God, and somebody picked up on the frequency. The universe matches the frequency that we release. And so therefore something picked up the frequency, something picked up the tone, something picked up the sound, something picked up the vibration. And so when God answers the prayer, why fear what God is? Because source is everything. There is nothing else outside of source. So I'm walking with that. I'm going to keep going with that. And so we have a PowerPoint. Let's go. And yeah. Healing. Heal. Healing. Healing. Oracle Mother Yanis Lamel. That's me. Okay. Reset is healing. So in order to heal, first of all, first move is to forgive yourself. But Oracle, why must I forgive myself? Why must you forgive yourself? On the terms of spirituality and the understanding that forgiveness is key in everything, because you were on a path of where you created a reality. You created a reality when you were unconscious, and you created that reality. So everything that you were experiencing, because you didn't know that you were, at the time you were in this amnesia state, that you didn't know that you were the master or the Messiah, and that you have the power to not take part in that reality. So that place where you were is that you created that reality. So forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for all the pain that you went through. Forgive yourself for all the heartache. Forgive yourself for all the trauma and things that you experienced that you created. So principle, forgiveness. Forgiveness, system reset, sale, the hygiene. Number one is that loving yourself. In order to heal, in order to love yourself, you got to forgive yourself. Well, I don't see that I did anything wrong. Well, as I said before, forgiveness is key. It's that loving yourself, because forgiveness and love goes hand in hand. It's that loving yourself is forgiveness. It's that I am perfect. I am whole. I am strong. I am powerful. I am loving. I am harmonious. And when you see yourself as that way, that's forgiveness. It's that you're not seeing yourself not perfect. You're not seeing yourself not wholeness. You are seeing yourself wholeness in this space where we are. So, yes. I felt it. I don't know where it went. I felt it go. So as you in your life journey, my nose ring fell. On your life journey, it would be the same as every flower that's on the screen knows its place in life. It knows that it is here. Look at the blue butterfly. Say the blue butterfly is representing the daughter. She knows her place. She knows why she's here. And quite oftentimes, we forget that. We don't understand that. We judge ourselves. We look at ourselves as not being that perfect, that everything about us, that source has designed, that we are source, that we are wholeness, and then we don't see ourselves in that way. We see ourselves in a way of with spots, with spots, and that something wrong with our spots. Something wrong with our spots, and my word, we can make it better. We can design it another way. And so healing is accepting your whole self, wholeheartedly. It's just, there's nothing wrong with you. I'm gonna keep it real. There's nothing wrong with you. The verse, create in me a clean heart, O God, Psalm 51:10. Apply, release grudges daily before sleep. Breathe, save, reset. I'm going to say this, that no matter what you may have against anyone, and I pray that we don't have anything against anyone. I pray that we walk in forgiveness every day, because today, as I said before, tomorrow is not promised to anybody. The next hour is not promised to anyone. So to forgive, like you may have friends and things that you may have fallen out with them. And on this path, we walk in forgiveness. We walk in forgiveness that we don't even have to ask them to forgive us for face to face, but we can ask forgiveness in our own time and release that, release it out into the atmosphere, give it back to the universe and say, I either write it on a paper and say, I forgive such and such, I'm releasing such and such, and burn it and just release it. I do that all the time. I mean, I have done that before. I haven't had to do that lately because I have not held any grudge against anyone. I haven't had any place to where I felt that anybody not loving me. I rose above that. I haven't had to do that. That makes me think about that, because I'm walking in love, and I haven't felt like, I haven't felt that. That's a great place to be in, a space, I haven't felt that nobody's trying to do me wrong. You understand that? I haven't felt like somebody trying to mistreat me. I haven't felt that. Ever since I'm like on this path of awakening, I haven't felt that. I've seemed like I'm growing even more every day, because if I'm growing every day, that means I'm healing. I feel that, and I'm moving in that, and it's just like it feels such in a good space to be. I can't speak for others, but I know about me. I feel that I'm in a good space, a great space, in that I'm walking through my garden and I only see beautiful flowers. That's what I see in there. I don't see any weeds in my garden. You see that sunflower? I'm seeing my garden, and that's what I see. Because I am all love, and all love is within me. And I see the butterflies, they're eating, and the bees are pollinating, and that's how I feel my life right now. I can only speak for me, but that's where you have to speak. I don't even feel that somebody got something against me, I don't even feel that. I can't even recall the last time I ever dealt with that. I just see everybody through the eyes of Source. And seeing them through the eyes of Source, that's where I am. Because everybody has greatness in them. Everyone is experiencing greatness. Everyone is creating their own reality. And what are they choosing to create their own reality is what they're experiencing. I'm not even feeling, I'm not even experiencing that. The world is trying to hurt me. I don't even feel that. I don't even recall the last time I felt that. Isn't that something? I only feel that things are happening for me, for the greater, that's what I'm experiencing. When you let go, it's gone, but you can always go back and pick it up, but I choose not to pick it up. Let's keep going. Energy follows attention, because where attention goes, energy flows. So energy follows attention. Whatever you give attention to, that is where your energy goes. So the principle where Shel is the observer, looks. She is the observer. She's looking. She's observing. So she's giving attention. So whatever she gives attention to, that's where the energy goes. So where attention goes, energy flows. So as Shel, the observer, looks, Kal is the will, which means the will moves, which means nothing stands still. So when I am Shel, operating in Shel, the observer, and then I'm looking, Kal is will, which moves, which means my energy is flowing to whatever I am giving attention to. So whatever you are giving attention to, that is where your energy is flowing to. So energy follows attention. This is where, if we would look and observe what's happening on the news with this thing that has been spotted in the heavenly, so that's where attention is, right? So that's where energy is, right? So that means that everybody's that observing this, their attention, their energy is going that way. So energy follows attention. So all eyes are on that. All eyes are observing every day. Eyes are on that. So that's Shel is operating within you. The observer, you observing what is happening. You observing what is being told to you. You observing what you're reading, even at work. You observing driving on the road. And you, Shel, is the observer. She looks. Kal is will, which moves. Verse. If your eye be single, your whole body will be full of light. Matthew 6:22. If your eye be single, your whole life, your whole body is full of light. But if it's not single, which means that it's more than one, there is confusion. It's not light. There's confusion. There's one that's overpowering, saying that, no, it's this or it's that. No, it's like there's a battle going on within you. But if it's single, it's full of light, that you are at peace, that your consciousness is rising within you, that you know that light is light, that you know blue is blue, that green is green, and red is red. You understand your life. You understand what's happening within you. So apply every morning, every day, early rise. Choose one healing focus. Ignore distraction. Ignore the distraction, because the distractions are detours. They are detours that come in your life, because the illusional world of the system always wants to paint detours, and the detours are distraction. Is that to get you off of focus, to get you from focusing on what you are here to do. And so the distraction could be what's going on in the heavenly. I don't know. It could be a distraction. Many people could be focusing on that, and all other things around you could be going on. I mean, we have to remain focused going on within us to connect with what's inside of us, our higher self. Our higher self, trust me, anything that we need to know what's going on up there in the heavenly, we can find that out within ourselves. We don't have to look up there. It's already in us, because remember, what we actually think we're looking at out there is actually going on inside of you, because as within, so without. So looking through the eyes of source, looking through the lenses of source of the creation, is all inside of you. It's not out there. It's inside of you. As I said, I shared peace inside, peace outside. Confusion inside, confusion out there. This ease inside, this ease out there. Pain is data. Pain. So principle. Emotion is single. It's a signal. I'm sorry. Let me reread that. Emotional is a signal, not punishment. So our body communicates with us in many ways. It communicates with us through pain. And pain is not always something negative. Pain is a way that the body communicates with us. It could be the way that the ancestors are communicating with you. So pain is not always looked as something negative. So when we understand and rewrite that program, that pain is not always a negative thing. Its emotions is a signal, not punishment. So your emotions that you are experiencing could be signals, not punishment. And many say, oh, I'm hurting in my body. But your body or your ancestors could be communicating with you in that way. And rewriting the program or resetting the program is not always accepting pain as being something sad or something negative, but seeing it as something positive. Pain, I heard, when I'm working out, and some of the words that I'm hearing when I work out with Thea, if I worked out with my daughter, and then they say, well, you might not have any pain right now, but pain later. So I'm like, well, why must there be pain? They said pain shows you that it's working. I said, so you mean to tell me I done all this work in here, worked out, stretched my legs and stuff, and then I'm going to have pain, and you're going to say that's the only way I can know that it's working? And they said, yeah, pain is saying that your muscles, it's like your system is being reset. And so your muscles is being reprogrammed. So understanding that pain doesn't mean that there is something wrong. Pain could be a sign that something is great happening in your life. So however you see it and interpret that and feel it, that's the response that you're going to get. So the verse is, my grace is sufficient for you. Power is made perfect in weakness. 2 Corinthians 12:9. Apply. When hurt, ask, what is it for? Get this one down. What hurt? When it hurts, ask, what's this trying to teach you, instead of resisting? And I do that, I haven't had to do that, but I haven't had to do that either. So I'm just sharing that. I've learned how to, on my path, is to adapt. And I know that if something is, like if I'm having pain in my leg, I say that the ancestors are saying something. It's telling me to be still, to ground myself. It's telling me to go sit down, or I've adapted to that. I don't feel like, it's not that I'm running to a doctor, or I'm picking up a pill and swallowing a pill every time, a pain in my leg or something like that. No, I've learned how to adapt to that my body is communicating with me. And that is one way that we have to understand, at least I am, understanding that pain is a way for us to be, it's a connection to source. I do think that that's a connection to source, and connecting to the source that we are. And one way to connect with us is that through, like we see the butterfly, through the butterfly, flowers, and then there's pain. But don't look at that as being punishment. Emotions is a signal, not punishment. However you see it, that's what it's going to be. Excuse me. Breathe, or the breath is the bridge. Hayu. Oxygen of the Oz. Verse, the breath of the Almighty gives understanding. Job 32:8. Apply 10 slow breaths before reacting to anything painful. And I always say we always have seconds before we react to anything that we are experiencing. Someone may come in your life. We are on the how to heal, the miracle of the mind. So how to heal, that's what we're sharing about. But how we heal is that we're resetting the system. We're not reacting the way we've been reacting before. We're not responding the way we used to respond. No, we're creating our reality. We are masters. We are leaders. We are saviors. We are creators. And therefore, as the creator, we're creating our reality that we're not responding to. Like, it could be something on the job. Example, would be something on the job, and say the boss comes with you with something and says, for example, would say, I'm changing your job, I'm changing your shift, and I'm changing your job description, and this is what you're required to do. These are the hours that you're required to work. And then you're not taking it personally, because I always said, as I said before, are you the owner of the business? Are you one that signs people paychecks? Are you there to be of service? You have the ability and the choice to decide. 1, am I going to stay on that job? 2, is my time up here? And 3, am I willing to give 100% of myself while I'm here? And have I done that? It's just a sign for me, telling me that it's time to move. It's just how the universe is communicating with me. And many of, we get angry. We don't need to get angry, because you don't own the job, you don't own the business, and don't get angry. And so change, and when the change comes, many of us don't see it. We react in a negative way, because when the change comes, we ask God for this. We ask God for promotion. We ask God to move us to another, give me another job. We ask God to move the supervisor or move me. And then when God does that, then half of us get upset and man, they recognize her and didn't recognize me. But you have that ability within you to change as well. You don't have to stay in the same, in other words, you don't have to keep running the same program. You have the ability to create your own reality. You have the ability to heal your own mind. You have the ability to heal your own mind, because this is where you, Messiah, trusting yourself, trusting the higher power source that's within you, that, hey, okay, this door, I see that this door is closing. That means that the universe has something greater for me. And I've done that. I'm talking about from my own experience. Is that, okay, I know I have given 100% on the job. And when they have come with me with that scenario, and I was like, okay, well, all right, I'm trusting what's already inside of me. And then I gave them their notice, and I let them know that I wasn't coming back. And not because out of grudge or anything, but I knew that my time was up, that I had outgrown where I was. And many of us don't understand, because we have gotten comfortable where we've been, but you outgrown your space on some of these jobs. You have outgrown that. Instead of being the server, the universe wants you to be the leader. It wants you to be the leader, and it wants you to step out into your gifts and talents that are within you, and not being behind, but being the front, and not being afraid, but to move and operate in that which is within you. And so thoughts creates chemistry, principle. Male is the script, your body's code. Male script, your body's code. We had Shell, the observer. We had Cell, which is move. And so where energy goes, there's attention. Now we have male. Male is the script, your body's code. Verse, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So whatever you are thinking about, whatever is being presented to you in your heart, that is what you are, the vibration or the frequency that you're giving off, and the universe responds to that. So you gave off those frequency, you gave off that energy, and that's what, I want a better job, I want to be in another place, and the universe picked up on it and gave you the opportunity to move into that area. And yet when it happens, it's the same way with the thing that's happening in the heavenly, that many have prayed and cried out for the deliverer, and this could be it. And yet they are afraid, and they looking for a man to be the deliverer, and it could come in many forms. And how do you know? I'm just saying, I'm just throwing that out there. Apply. So to apply, or did I say Proverbs 23:7? Apply. Replace I'm sick with I'm updating. So in other words, saying I'm sick, replace I am healed, I am whole, I am strong, I am powerful, I am blissful, I am joyous, I am healthy. I'm updating, because the system is being rebooted. I am updating. I'm being updating. I'm updated. I'm updating. I'm resetting. I'm rebooting. So speak functions, not fear. Ashe. And updating is changing how we speak, changing what we say. changing what we focus on, changing what we give our attention. I was observing, of course, I was operating in Shell. I was observing on the Facebook, and I was looking down at, a lot of people that's friends with me on there, that say friends with me. And I was observing their pages, and I was just trying to see where they were in source. And I saw a lot of them they were looking at the women in certain ways. A lot of them was posting pictures of women with their bottoms out, and I'm like, my goodness, I saw a lot that's talking about healthy eating, doctors and things, but then they posted pictures of women with their bottoms out. And to me, that's down degrading the female to me, because she's a goddess, she's a queen, she's creator. And when I was seeing it, I was looking at that, and I'm like, man, how do they see the divine feminine energy? How do they see the female Messiah through their eyes? Because how you see her is what you're going to post. And the way you see her is how the value that you don't see she is. You don't see the value, because when you keep posting pictures with her clothes off, pictures of showing her print, her private part, and it's not seeing her as a goddess. I didn't see that. I saw you seeing her as something that's lustful. And so I was just scrolling down. Then I saw, where they was posting Happy New Day, pictures of love. And I was seeing, I'm like, man, looking through the eyes of source, where the heart of the people posted on this. Oh, they come in. Okay, I got you. The heart of the people where it was love, and where your heart is. I mean, I'm just keeping it real. I'm friends with a lot of people, and Happy New Day. I'm friends with a lot of people, and when I say I'm friends with a lot of people, and they're not that I know every last one of them, but it's Facebook call them friends, and you can lay them down on that, man. Yeah. Facebook call them friends, and call them friends. I'm looking at them. I'm like, hey, these are friends of mine. And then I'm saying, well, a minute, I need to choose my friends wisely, because some things that these friends are posting is not things that I would post. I'm keeping it real. Some things that the friends post is not things that I would post. And I would not be connecting with that, because I'm a divine feminine energy. I cover up, and then it's not only that, it's the men that's taking the clothes off the women. Have a great day. It's the men that are taking the clothes off the divine feminine energy and posting the pictures. So to me, there's something wrong with that. I find that myself, that there's something wrong with that. Because if he see her as queen and as goddess, he would be loving and reverencing her, but not taking her clothes off where her buns is out. So, fulfilling his desire. Yeah, them not my friends. I'm gonna keep it real. Them not my friends. And I'm gonna figure out how to get them off my friends, because that ain't what I stand for. Y'all gonna laugh at this one. I got a rival. Yes. Happy New Day. Happy New Day. Go lay down. I laid the thing down for you to lay on. Hey, Nicholas. Go lay down. Go lay down, okay? The Batman. I think that's Superman. Or Spider-Man, whatever. But anyway, healing. We have to heal. And so Will is the healer's fire. So I don't know about anybody. I only know about me. Healing is that when we don't see people through the eyes of source, we need to heal. Cal overrides patterns. And I'm just keeping it real with you. Is that I'm really choosing my friends wisely. So I'm going down my Facebook page, and I'm really serious about this. I'm going down my Facebook page, and if they're not, they send me friend requests, I'm accepting friend requests, and then I'm seeing this, I'm like, oh, they not my friends. They don't think like I think. They're not creating a reality like I create, because I'm not connecting to that. As an observer, I'm responsible for what I observe. I'm responsible for where I allow my energy to go and where my energy is connected to. I'm responsible for that. So everybody that's on your Facebook page may not be your friend. You might need to go down there like me and go down there, because whatever you allow your energy to attach to, that's the reality that you are creating. They're not my friend. You remember, there are wolves in sheep clothing. I'm just keeping it real with you. I'm talking about me. Stretch out your hand. Mark 3:5. Apply, act toward wholeness before you feel ready. Because whatever you connect yourself with is also your reality. That's not my reality. My reality is wholeness. And that's what I stand for, wholeness. And I've seen this over and over, and I'm walking the path of light. And it's not to offend anyone, but I'm just keeping it real. What I stand for, who I represent is the Most High. I'm source, I'm energy. And I don't care, and I'm gonna keep it real. I don't care how much education you got. I don't care how many degrees you got. I don't care. I'm just keeping it real with you. If you are not standing for what I stand for, you not my friend on Facebook. I don't care how much food you can post, how well you put October Raw Reset together. I don't care about that. But if you downgrade divine feminine energy, you not my friend. I'm unfriending you. I'm just keeping it real because I stand for the light and it don't stand for the light for me. Oh, we going on that one. Observation. That's right, Nicholas. Observation neutralizes suffering. So we're talking about how to heal the miracle of the mind. What, baby? I know you're going to go lay down. Yes. I put it out already. I put the toy out. What else? I did it. You sleepy? You look so sleepy. You go lay down. You get up so early. Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. You want to get up here, don't you? Nicholas, this is your podcast. This is your podcast. Come on. Come on. What's wrong with your lip? Now you're showing me your lip. First, it was your finger last week. Now it's your lip. Let me see. What's wrong with your mouth? I don't see anything. Your lip. What about it? Look. We're going to have to put you on apply. Sit 3 minutes daily in silence. I know. Okay, we're going to put you on here so you can say coon to the people, okay? Yes. You call me Miss Niece. Where you get that from? Yeah. You don't call me niece. You call me grandma. You heard people call me Miss Niece? You're so smart. Yes. Let's put you on the screen so you can say coon, okay? Okay. You ready? Okay, there you go. What you gonna say? Those my glasses. Talk to the people. Your mouth hurt? I'm gonna look in it. I'm gonna put some gloves on and check your mouth, okay? You're not even looking at the screen. It's a happy new day. Happy new day. Something's going on with my baby. My baby not even looking up at the screen. Nicholas, can you say coon? Oh, okay. I'll take that one. I'm going to put something. I'm going to check your mouth, okay? All right. Grandma going to check it. All right. Let's go back so we can finish. Because it looks like Nicholas really needs my love. He needs my love. We're going to read one more, Nicholas, and then we're going to get off, okay? Yes. I love your jacket. It's a nice jacket. I like your Spider-Man. It's a nice Spider-Man. I'm so glad Spider-Man is here to help us. Yeah, that's your energy today. You operating in the Spider-Man energy. Who you? Oh, you operating in the Ninja Turtle energy. Spider-Man and Ninja Turtle. Wow. I like it. I'll take that. All right, let me read this. Yes, that's us right there. So let me read this. Community. Can you say this with me? Say community. Community. You don't need that. Is network repair. All right. Principle. Healing multiplies through the 31 node network. Verse 2 are better than 1. Ecclesiastes 4:9. Apply. Share one honest check-in with a trusted friend each week. I mean, yeah, we can, but love is healing, and healing yourself. The connection. I'm going back to me, and that was really, my mind was really going on that Facebook thing, y'all. She was really talking on that Facebook about choosing your friends wisely and getting rid of that, because that energy is connected to whoever you connect with is your friends, and that's your energy there. So we talk about that spring cleaning that stuff off of there. Yeah, we got to get off because I got to check you out. Okay? Yes, I'm going to check you out. My glasses. My boys. Faith is function. Principle, not belief, but internal operation. Your faith has made you whole. Luke 8:48. Act as if healed before evidence appeared. It's that faith without works is dead. Seeing things before they manifest into your reality. In other words, if you can hold it in your hand, or if you can hold it in your mind, you can hold it in your man. It says, as Bob Proctor says, if you can actually visualize it, in other words, you visualize that, then you can manifest it. Yes, I see it, baby. You can have that into your present moment reality. This is our last one before I go check out my boys. I gotta check out my boys. Forgiveness reboots memory. Principal sale clears corrupt files. Verse, forgive us our debt as we forgive our debtors. Matthew 6:12. Apply. Write one name. Whisper, I release you. Then delete or burn. So on your life experience, on your life journey, if spend your life focusing on you, because that's what I'm getting. Spend your life focusing on you, because healing you heals out there. Healing you heals out there. And in order to heal and reboot the system, it has to be rebooted within you. Because in order for the change in the system or in the network to happen, it has to take place in you. Thank you. Leave it open, Nicholas. It has to take place inside of you, right? Yes. So that's where we're going with that. And we're going to end with this one and probably pick up with that again. So, yeah. Yes, baby. Look at my pictures. That beautiful smile. This is what keeps us going. This is what keeps us moving. Change is everything. Forgiving yourself. Accepting yourself. Healing yourself. Freeing yourself. I'm keeping it real with you. What you stand for. The tree is known by the fruit that it bears. If I don't stand for that, then it's not my story. It's not my story because I don't stand for that. And if I don't stand for it, I'm not creating that. And there must be a change. That's the only way you're going to heal. You can only heal by not running an old program. You heal by running a new program, rebooting the system. And so I am that I am. I am wholeness. And don't get offended if some of them, may not be my friend on there no more, but I'm just keeping it real with you, because your heart is not in the same place where my heart is, and I'm just keeping it real with you. Your heart is not in the same place where I am. I represent wholeness, and I don't represent some things that people are posting on Facebook, and I have to make the change, because that's where I am in love. I am all love, and all love is within me. It's nothing personally. It's all love. All right, so that's where I am, and thank every last one of you for being being here with me on the podcast. I did say I was Oracle Mother Yanis Lamel, Nutri-Prime Supreme 1216 of the Messiah Code Movement, the Walu Tribe. It's been an amazing space to be in together with each and every last heart. Each and every last heart. Every heart of yours. And so we are walking. So just a couple of announcements. 1221 here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Karen's Kitchen, Love Day. We are moving and flowing. Everything is a go. It is place is West Sugar Creek, on the corner of West Sugar Creek and Reagan Avenue here in Charlotte, North Carolina. We will start feeding at 3 p.m. And not only that, I wanted to thank everyone that have given donations. We have had so far, donations have come in. There has been $58 that have come in from donations on the Cash App. And, you know, we're feeding 200 people. So you can calculate if $58 is going to feed 200 people. We know it's not. So we would love, you know, please take part in that and take part in being, being a giver and to help this come forth. You know, they know the story of why, what is so important about this day. This is, has a whole powerful story that goes with this. And Lazarus' story, Nicholas, don't pull my apple down. The story with the story of Lazarus' mom, and you can read that on the Facebook, on the Walu's Facebook, either on our website, about how Karen's Kitchen came about, and his story is on there. How his mom used to take him and his brother to a certain place. You know, they going out to eat and they would go to a certain place, but it would be better for you to read the story, and then it would touch your heart. You know, he was like, oh, I understand, you know, why it is so important to give back, because when we give back to the community, we receive more in that area. And yeah, I'm about to be done. I just want to finish this one, okay? And on your life journey, when you really understand that, how things that have impacted your life can have a major change in the present moment reality right now. This is why we are doing what we're doing, because we want to make a change in the community. And so far, I just want to thank everyone that has been giving. There's $58 that have come in. I checked it the other day in the Cash App. So I want to thank you, Jasmine and Dee Dee, and there's many other names on there. And, you know, there's nothing too small. There's nothing too small. The Cash App is the $, the Walu 141, if you would like to take part in that. Don't forget, also, we have the Pilgrim's Vacation coming up in January. You two little boys pushing my buttons. No, don't push that button. Huh? Let me have that, please. That's it right now. That should take you there and back. All right. Yeah, we have, thank you, babe. Thank you for picking that up. We also have where which one? Pilgrim's Vacation, January. And just be on the lookout for more information for that, and that everything is happening. So we got information coming out. We're in the process of posting a lot of it. We are in the process of getting a GoFund set up for the Karen's Kitchen so that others can take part in that. So we want you to be able to have that opportunity to be a part of that. Thank you. To be a part of that. We don't want anybody to miss the opportunity of being, you know, desiring to be a part, you know, donations, to be a volunteer, you know. Also, to information, you can message us, leave us your email address, so that we can put you in the portal and add you in the portal so that you can be a volunteer. So you can message me and just put your email information so we can email you the information that you would need to be, where to be at and what to do, what areas that we need. You know, we need servers, we need those that are the cleanup committee, you know, the cookers. And so we want to know which place to put you in. And so that's your code. So yeah, I think we have the 90-day water fast coming up in February as well. There are so many great things that are happening in this in this thank you. May I have it, please? No. May I have that? May I have your hand? Thank you. Come stand with me. So there's many things that are happening with the Wallows. So I wanted to give you the opportunity. Yes, I'm getting off. The opportunity to be a great part of that. And I want to say thank you. And thank you so much. And keep doing what you're doing, because your heart needs you and you need your heart. And we all are this wholeness, the whole body of the Messiah. A leader, savior, a particular group with the cause, and one that is in preparation for war. That's your jacket. Yeah, that's your jacket. You don't need it on. It's hot in here. Hot. So one is in preparation for war. I am Oracle Mother Yanis Flamel, NutriPrime Supreme 1216 of the Messiah Code movement in the Tuwalu tribe. Great things are always happening here in this present moment. Until we connect again, keep going, keep rising, and stay strong. And how to heal the miracle of the mind is where we are. And just know that wherever attention goes, energy flows. And if your attention is going that way, whatever you are friends with, that's where your energy going. That's what the reality that you are creating. You are powerful, you are whole, you are strong, you are harmonious and loving always. Cool.